Exodus 18:14. Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, comes to visit his 80-year-old son-in-law. So he's up there himself. They've come out of the land of Egypt. This is in the book of Exodus, as I mentioned, chapter 18, verse 14. And Moses is now judging the people. He's got this nation of slaves who are a little disorganized. The Egyptians aren't telling them what to do anymore. And there's about 2 million of them. We don't know, but they had like 600,000 soldiers. So you do the math. If there's other old and young and women and children. And they're lined up all day long. Moses is sitting there and he's listening to the various disputes and he's trying to tell them what God wants him to do. And Jethro comes to visit his son-in-law and he watches in amazement all day long as he sits there and he does that. And he doesn't interrupt, but at the end of the day, he pulls his 80-year-old son-in-law aside. He said, "What is this thing that you're doing?" Verse 14, Exodus 18. "For your people. Why do you sit alone and all the people stand before you from morning till evening?" And Moses said to his father-in-law, "Well, because the people come to me to inquire of God. When they have a difficulty, they come to me. And I judge between one and another, and I make known the statutes of God and his laws." So Moses' father-in-law said to him, "The thing that you're doing is not good. Both you and this people who are with you will surely wear yourselves out." It's not good for you. This is the health issue again. He said, "Moses, you're going to wear out physically. That's not a good idea." Some of us think that we've got to be in charge of everything. And if you try to be in charge of everything, you'll do nothing very well. That was profound. If you try to do everything, you'll end up doing everything poorly. And so he said, "This is not the way to do it." He said, "Why don't you get 2 million people? Is there no other wise men in the whole country? No one else knows the Lord but you?" He said, "Pick out rulers of thousands and hundreds and fifties and tens and delegate responsibility. And you can then use your time more carefully for the things that God has called you to do."